I'm Fernanda. I am 26 years old. I'm from Brazil. I hope I can see also some Brazilian people here today. I'm a journalist. I have a major in journalism. I've worked for some nice newspapers and magazines here in Brazil, and also for a German newspaper called Der Tagesspiegel. And I also have a master in marketing. So 3 years ago, I started to explore a little bit more communications area, and I started to work as a copywriter as well. And I'm also Girls Training Brazil ambassador. I participated of the summit in 2014 in Australia, and it was such a life-changing experience to me because it made me more confident. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to be here today with you all. I was very shy, very, very shy. I still am, but a little better now. And Girls Training made it better. I made friends for life, and I'm glad to see some of them here today as well joining us. So Girls Training really changed my life, and I'm glad for that. So let's start now. But before that, now that you know a little bit about me, I also want to know a little bit about you. Where you guys are from? Which part of the world are you from? Let me see on the chat box. Let's see. Okay, may I open it here? Okay. Brazil, hey! India, Australia, Croatia, oh my God. Hi, Renata. Renata is the delegate for this year. Thank you so much for joining us. Pakistan. Oh my God. There are people from all over the world. Argentina, we're so close. Hey, Poland. So thank you guys. I'm glad to see so many diverse people here today. So I really hope you guys can learn a lot with me today. Okay, let's start. Okay, okay. But before that, let's make some noise about this workshop, please. You can make videos, Instagram stories, take pictures during the workshop, and tag me on my Instagram, as you can see here. And you can also put the Girls Training Global Summit, so then we can see that you are committed with us and you are learning a lot with us today, please. Okay. So, starting by clarifying a little bit more, what exactly is an elevator pitch? An elevator pitch is a selling and marketing technique. In general, it's used to spark interest in a project, an idea, an enterprise, or even to promote a candidate for a job opportunity. And that's what we will be focused here today for the girls who want to try some investments or partnerships for their projects, or even if you are running for a job opportunity. And just a curiosity, it's called elevator pitch because it has to be quick, just like the elevator is to reach a floor. So a nice elevator pitch usually takes 45 seconds to 1.5 minutes maximum. Okay, so we're going to talk more about that, but just for you guys to know. Okay, some prior tips about your elevator pitches. Once you have an ideas, I'm going to give you some steps to write it down, but you can write it down as much as you need to. You can do different approaches, different versions of the same elevator pitch, and we're going to talk about this today. It's important also you make a countdown because, as I told you, it has to be quick, so you have to be prepared for that. It's also very important for you to practice it a lot because it doesn't matter if you have an excellent elevator pitch if it doesn't sound natural. So it's very important for you to practice it and also to pay attention to your posture, to your gestures, and to your tone of voice while you're presenting. Okay. And the last pro tip is get a lot of extra information. Why? Because once you present your elevator pitch, people will ask a lot of questions about you, about your project, about your area, about your subject. So you must be prepared for that. And also because the more information you have, the more complete will be your elevator pitch. So we're going to talk more about that. Now I'm going to give you 8 steps to make an elevator pitch. I suggest you guys to take pictures, to make notes, but also you're free just to pay attention because you're going to, you'll be able to download this presentation after the workshop. So don't worry about that. And I also suggest you to think about each term, each step of each one of the 8 steps, because um, because it's important for you to fill out the proper structure I'm going to give you guys later. Okay? Let's see. Okay, here again. Okay, so the first step is problem. What problem you aim to solve? It's very important to set up a problem, a relevant problem, a direct problem, okay? So let me give you some examples. My company project aims to solve a specific problem or, I don't know, the lack of information between girls and women. I am the best candidate for this opportunity because the company has this problem, and I, as a professional, I can help contributing with some specific ability you may have. Okay, so it's very important for you to your problem to be very, very clear. Second step, set up your target. Who is your audience? Whose problem you will solve? It's more specific for those who are running for an investment or a partnership, but but it's important to be clear about that. Like, who's your audience? Whose problem you will solve? For who you're talking to? Example: my project intends to solve the lack of information for women between 15 and 30 years old. Okay, it's important to be specific. If you have a limit age, it's nice to put on. If you have I don't know, a location and everything. So okay, it's important to put all the specific information in. Third step, why is your company good enough to solve it? Why are you the best candidate and professional for this position? Basically, here you're going to put why are you qualified to this position, okay? Why are you going to offer as a candidate? Why are your experiences, what are your previous experiences? As examples, my organization engaged more than 1 million women in the last 6 months. So this makes this company qualified to engage girls and worth for the investment. Or if you're running for a job opportunity, I am experienced on leadership position. What it makes you qualified for the job position and also better than other candidates maybe who doesn't have this experience. So it's important to set up the experiences you have to make your offer. Okay. So fourth step, originality. Tell why are you different from the other candidates, and why is your project company worth the investment? And also here you can tell something curious about yourself as a person. In the last step, we told something that make you qualify for the position or for the investment, and here we're going to talk about something that makes you outstanding. Okay, so to give a personal example before the technical ones, when I was applying for Girls 20 in 2014, I was interviewed by Farah Mohammed, who is going to be here with us as well in the event. And she suddenly, during the interview, she asked me, "What is interesting about you?" And I got surprised, of course. And then I decided to tell her something curious and different about myself. I told her the meaning of my name. Fernanda is a Latin name that means someone committed to reach out for peace in the world. So I explained her how the meaning of my name it could be connected to all of my values and my purpose and my motivations as a woman, and as a professional. And that made me outstanding, and I got the title of delegate that year. So think about something that make you guys different, that make you guys outstanding. It can be something curious. It can be something that people almost nobody knows about you. Think about that. And here you have some other examples. Like, I have a keen eye for details. I use that specific sentence a lot when I'm applying for something, because I do have a keen eye for details, and this is something that people usually don't say. If you're on a job interview, people might say, "Oh, I'm determined. I am good humor. I'm," people say usually general qualities, but so you might think about different ones to make it better for you. So I have a keen eye for details, or something like that is also great for you. Or if you're trying investment or a partnership, you can say something like, with your investment, we could reach 2,000 girls by the beginning of next month. Okay. So 5-step market. Show your knowledge about the subject, its area, and labor market. So remember when I told you guys in the prior tips that you can get extra information? This is what I was talking about. So here you can search for relevant data, some interesting numbers that supports your problem idea and supports your solution idea as well, and also to make it more curious, to make it more attractive. Okay. So, example, more than 6% of the population suffer with depression in Brazil. This is a relevant data that almost nobody knows, and it helps to make people understand the whole situation. So you guys can use it. Sixth step, overview. This is also a specific for those who are trying fundraising, partnerships, or investments. It's very important to give a clear and specific and direct overview, honest one as well, about the situation of your company or of your project. How much have you been winning? What's the status? What do you need for? Okay. So as examples, we have nowadays we have a deficit of some dollars and we need to cover it up. Or last year we reached some dollars and we want to increase it. Okay. 7th step, goals. This is the most important step of all the 8 ones. Okay, because it has to be clear, relevant, direct. Okay, so set up your goals very specific before you draft your elevator pitch. Be clear about what are you looking for, what kind of investments, what kind of challenges are you expecting for this job position, what do you intend to offer in order to be chosen. Okay, so set up. I suggest you to make a list of your goals and make it clear and make it better, and then you draft your elevator pitch. Examples. We need an investment of $1,000 to cover up our expenses, and expand the organization on 30%. Or this is also a sentence that I use a lot that I like it. If chosen, I will give 100% of my commitment and in collaboration in order to make the company reach new accomplishment. This one's very nice because it shows that you're really committed and that you are able to help the company indeed, So in this sentence, you can do something similar, but you can also give more details, like what kind of accomplishments can you contribute the company to reach. Okay, it can be more specific. You can adapt to whatever you decided. And to end up the steps, make a strong but simple call to action. It's very important to be quick, simple, but strong and effective at the same time. Okay, so examples. How about we set up a meeting? Or I'm ready to join your team. If you are in a job interview and you say, I'm ready to join your team, you increase your chances to be chosen, because The call to action is something that motivates people to believe in you, to take an action properly about you. So it's very important to be on your elevator pitch. Okay. So I also have another important tip for you guys. This is a little delicate, but I gotta tell you, pay attention to your to that tip. Don't be afraid to tell your story. If you have a touching or impactful story, go ahead, please. Of course, if you are comfortable to share your life story, if you're comfortable to tell about yourself, because stories can connect to people a lot. So once you use it, you will increase your chances or to be chosen or to have an investment or everything. So if you are empowered about your own life story, if you're comfortable with that, I suggest you to use it. But if you're not, if you start crying every time you talk or something like this, you better empower yourself for your own story first. Okay. So here we have a simple structure of an elevator pitch. I'm going to explain briefly to you guys, but after that, but don't worry, because after that we will see this structure again. We have an exercise today. But okay, let's start. So you just have to fill it out after. Okay, the company or person. So you can ask me questions if you want to on the chat box, and I'll promise to answer by the end of the presentation. Okay, so don't be afraid if you're having some doubts or anything. So the company or person solves what problem? Through how they solve this problem. What's the benefits? What the advantages of solving this problem? In order to help who? What's their target audience? To reach a specific, clear, and direct goal. For a purpose. And because of it, I need what are your results and expectations, and I will offer your abilities, your qualities, or your project's abilities and qualities. And then you ended up with a simple but strong call to action. Okay. So I'm going to give you some examples so then you guys can see better how it works in real life, and then you can ask me some questions and we're gonna practice a little bit. Okay. I will start by the second example because I used okay, here. I used the structure, and then we're going to see the first one with a different approach, okay? Only 10% of women have a seat in Brazil's parliament. To increase the statistics like that, girls 20, and you can see here, only 10% of women have a seat in Brazil's parliament. So this is the problem based on data, okay? So here, the girls 20 places young women across the globe at the center of decision-making process, making strategic investments through education and training in order to advance the full participation of potential leaders in decision-making space to change the status quo. For that reason, we are looking for committed partners so then we can offer proper structure to help these girls to build a world in which girls and women are able to participate fully in the economic growth, political stability, and social innovations of their countries. On our website, here is the call to action. On our website, you can get to know our delegates and learn how to donate today. Okay, great. So I'm going to show you the other example with a different approach, and we're going to discuss that. Okay. So my name is Thomas Miller. Thomas Miller is a friend of mine. So I use his elevator pitch and his abilities to explain it better to you guys. So when I went to a marketing school, I thought I would become a marketing analyst like everyone else, but I got wrong. During the internship, my boss asked me to make a media plan for one of our clients in 2 hours. I had no idea how to make it. After doing some research, I gave our clients some ideas to help increase engagement. They loved it. And since then, I've taken care of all the media planning in each company I've worked for. I spent the last 8 years learning and growing in my role as a media planner, where I've developed and optimized strategic media plans for top clients and became a team lead. One of my proudest achievements was a pro bono project that was recognized as non-profit campaign last year. I've been interested in moving to a non-profit organization for quite a while, and I love what your company does in education. How about you tell me about your any media plans you need, any media plan needs you have on your team? So, guys, what do you think about that? This do you think it's a nice example of elevator pitch? Let me know in the chat box, please. Okay, let me see. Sorry. Yes, do you think it? Yes, definitely. Okay, okay. Yeah, you think so, Ayanda? um, yes, it come across as personal. It connects to what he does, the company. Guys, you're all right. And someone told me, let me see here. Yeah, Heather Price told us that it comes across as personal. Yes, exactly. That's the point. So Thomas was very good on his elevator pitch because he used his personal experiences, even his personal mistakes, his personal fears to his elevator pitch, and he made it different. And he also told about his professional experiences without just throwing away his CV, So I really suggest you guys to try different approaches when you're going to write your own elevator pitch because it can make it more impactful and it can make it better for you. Okay. So, let me just okay. By now, we're going to practice. It's your turn. You now have 5 minutes to create your own elevator pitch and show me. Please don't be afraid, don't be embarrassed. I just want to give you guys some tips, okay? And I'm going to answer your questions in the meanwhile. I'm going to check out the chat box, okay? So I see you guys in 5 minutes. Okay, let me just make a comment about something that you guys sent me. I don't know who, but someone just told me. I think it can work really well to present yourself, very oriented to a job position, and I find it more difficult for a project or initiative. In that case, I like more the first one. Great to know. But it's also simple to present a project or a company, because you just have to make a difference, like what do you need, what your company need, what your audience need, and in opposite, what do you offer as a professional. I guess that's the main thing about in to offer not to promote a project or an organization. You will focus more on what people need, and to tell about yourself, you focus more on what you can offer. Okay, I hope it makes clear for you. What else? If you guys have some question, please you can tell me. You're welcome, Sophia. So I guess our 5 minutes are over. So let me see you guys. What did you do? You have a draft or something? What do you intend to show me today? Are you comfortable in showing me something? Let me know in the comments, please. Hello. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, please just copy and paste it here, please. Hello, my name is Maria. I sorry, but I'm not able to to pronounce your last name. You can teach me after, please. The problem of abortion rates is common in my country, Poland. Last time it was announced very illegal. I want to increase the awareness of the importance of the different possibilities. Okay. A choice in this topic by the social marketing campaign and address it to the adult Polish men and women between 20 and 40 years old. Okay, by promoting abortion awareness, I can raise social. Of course, yeah. So Maria, thank you so much. It was a very nice elevator pitch. I'm just going to give you a tip. You can be more specific about the problem of abortion rights. Why is it common? What exactly happens what exactly happens when it happens? You can be more specific, and you can be a little more specific as well on your plan, your social marketing plan and campaign address. Okay. Okay. Other one. Hi, my name is Hansa, or I understand your company requires a customer success executive. And okay, while I may seem underexperienced for the role, I'd love to explain the other ways I can add value. In addition to my year as a customer success executive, I have great experience as a digital marketing, um, so I come with technical background to understand what a customer requires, in addition to being able to offer him the right solution. Additionally, I have, while I was in the role of a digital marketer, I had wonderful interactions with clients, which is what boosted me to the role of a customer success executive in the first place. Let me know a good time to connect with you all to tell what I've achieved with clients in detail. Great, great. I love it. I love it. You really got all the content. Thank you for that. Thank you for your participation. I guess we're about to finish right here, guys. I don't think I'll have more time to that, but I saw that some of you had also sent me your elevator pitch. I will ask you, please send me through Instagram so I can give you proper tips. I'm really, really sorry about that, but I have to finish here. But I really appreciate all your engagement. I hope I made it clear all of my points. And let me Yes, you can get this presentation. Let me just remind you something. In the platform, in the individual that you registered, in the individual page of this workshop, you can download the presentation, and also you guys will have a poll in the right side, if I'm not wrong, and you can rate my presentation. You can give some feedback. I really encourage you guys to do that in order to make it better for me, okay, and in order to see what can I help you with most. And please feel free to contact me on Instagram or on LinkedIn or by email, please. If you want to send your elevator pitches to me, you're free to do that, okay? So thank you guys so much, and I see you.